Hello and welcome to my review today of the Star Wars The Black Series Phase 1 Captain Rex. Quite fun figure. Let's just get into the review. So looking at design, it's quite a decent design. I mean, it follows how he looks in the show and film actually. Actually it shows, because he showed up in Ahsoka, didn't he, in this look. Like in the flashback. Forgive me if I'm mistaken, but I believe he did. Of course, head looks a tiny bit too big because you do get your Temuera Morrison head underneath. This is on the updated body, which is very nice to see. So he has a lot better articulation. As far as looks go though, I feel like he could have had like a bit of a wash or something, because this is like, he just looks brand new. And I seem to remember, isn't there a thing in the show where like they joke about the shinies? Is that what they call them, the shinies? Where it's like the armour is completely brand new, no problems with it, because not been doing anything yet, they're just rookies. I mean, I guess it could be when he just gets his armour brand new, but I don't know, maybe some like slight weathering or something could have been good for him. But other than that, he looks really good. I really like how the blue looks on him. The arm pieces look pretty good. I would prefer this as cloth. I don't know if it would have been cloth in the films or shows or any of it, but it does hinder the articulation. Speaking of, let's just get into articulation. So, head moves up. Well, only about that much, but if you don't mind the helmet being a tiny bit off, you can get up a bit more without it goes up that much. Goes down that much without, and with you can go down that much. You get, if you use the helmet you can get a tiny bit side to side, but in the actual head, just teeny bit. For rotation, of course, this bit's a floating piece, which is a bit annoying. I don't know what that is. I think some the MP3 player case is falling apart. I was trying to fiddle with it earlier. Anyway, arms go up that much. Do you got more? No? Get up that much? There's a floating piece here. So moving it like that will deform. I mean, this isn't going down anymore again, not all the way. This one's staying quite down quite well because they haven't actually moved out that much. There's butterfly joints, so it can go out and over that much, which isn't much. Back that much, so not the best. You get a single jointed arm, goes far that much, and then your rest is your standard peg and hinge. And does this one hinge the other way? Yeah, this one hinges that way instead, which is quite good for having the guns. Would be nicer if they did it for both hands, but oh well. Torso, you get that much ab crunch, that much back. Okay, side to side. You can also spin it around if you want all the way. Now the legs is where it starts getting a bit weird because of this. You can kick out forward maybe that much, kick out back about that much, so together, not too good. Can't really have them sitting. You get out to the side, but that much. You get single jointed knee, same kind of idea. So this is actually a floating piece here. This is a floating piece here. So you could move it like that. You move it to there, so it's like midway. I think that looks the best if you have them the knee bent. And you get your hinge, ankle rocker. This hand seems to be dropping the gun. I think he's just eager to show you one of the things you can do with his accessories. So, let's get into the accessories. That's it, 2 guns. Black Series aren't really known for having an amazing array of accessories. guess you count helmet too. Yeah, that is articulated as well. First I mentioned that. It's a rangefinder they call it. It's been a while since I watched it. Anyway, the guns you can store on him in the holsters at the side. They work really quite nicely. Quite a fan of that. You can have them like shooting from the hip, very cowboy style if you want. So I'm getting to do that. There we go. You turn to draw. You know? Yeah, I think he's pretty cool. I'm very happy to have a Captain Rex. Yeah, let's just get into height comparisons. Here he is next to Phase 1 Trooper. Let's see if I get in focus. There we go. It's the same figure, just different paint and plus that and that. So, same size. Here's next to a Phase 2 Commander Cody. Apart from the helmet, ooh, let's have him not fall. Apart from the helmet, pretty much the same figure again, so hey, he's pretty good. There's your Cody head, just in case you wanted to see. Here is next to Anakin. I think it's going to fall. There we go. Revenge of the Sith Anakin. I think height works quite well. And of course Kenobi. Yet again, it works. I don't know if Kenobi's that short compared to them, but I think it's just helmet size. Here's next to the older clone figure. So articulation of this guy's not as good. The head size is a bit better. I mean, it's different face, so different helmet, but yeah. He also has weathering, which is quite nice. I think he looks great, just he doesn't move that well. And it took me quite a while to get him to actually just stand and hold the gun. I got there eventually. So yeah, he's got a clone to command, even if it's a different phase. Here he is, next to Darth Vader. I mean, it works. They don't really interact in this style. And comparing Vader to Anakin, let's not knock over other figures. Yeah, Vader seems a bit taller. Then again, I guess it could be leg extensions whenever you got the legs replaced. Apologies for spoilers. He is next to Lord Starkiller. If you would stand, that would be good. There we go. I think the height worked quite well. I really like Starkiller. He's a great figure. And last but not least, here he is next to Lego counterparts. At least the ones I have. Scale's a bit different, so doesn't really work the best. But I still have them on the Lego. I think it looks quite good. It's just quite cool having them there. Yeah, as far as scaling goes, it's the same as other clones, so he's going to look great among your clones. Yeah, he scales decently with other figures. He's decent enough. He's a nice figure. I think for the price of him, they could have given us more accessories, different hands. I don't know if interchangeable head would be a good idea, or think with the helmet or not. But the helmet looks a tiny bit too big, but I get that to make it actually fit, to make it realistic, they kind of have to do that. A bit more detail, like maybe some weathering would have been nice. Could have gone a long way. But then again, it is a Black Series, so these are all things we'll have to wait and see about. And if these were cloth in the thing, making cloth, I think that would have been quite good. I mean, Starkiller has got alternate hands and cloth goods. If they could do something like that, that would be wonderful. I get this is a deluxe release. But if they were able to do that for Captain Rex, that'd be amazing. Maybe to do a Phase 2 Rex, they could do something like that. I'm really looking forward to getting a Phase 2 Rex. I haven't got one. I'm really hoping I can get one, because I have a feeling they're going to make one standard release, like next year, hopefully. Like, I really hope so. But yeah. Let's see his durability. So, the legs, knees, quite durable. They can hold them really well. The plastic shoulder here is softer. This is a slightly softer one. This is also softer. Helmet is slightly softer, so you can be really chunky if you want. And the hands, they're kind of normal Hasbro hands. They're quite solid. But the rest of the body, pretty solid. These bits are soft actually as well. So it's nice they're making a mix of softer and harder plastic to help with articulation. Some cloth would have been nice though. But yeah, he's a decent figure. If you want him, get him if you can. I don't know if he's still available in most places. I think he is. But if you want Captain Rex to your collection and you like the Phase 1 design, go for it. He's quite a fun guy. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a good day, good afternoon, good night, whatever time it is. See you.